Hello, it's time for a new lore bite, don't you think? Today we're covering a character that I've not seen requested once. Not a single time in any of my comments on any lore bite, unless, I missed the comment, but that's not important because I didn't see it. Who are we talking about? It's of course Symmetra. Now I understand why you might not want to hear about her compared to characters like Reaper or Genji, but man, the story of Symmetra is a very good, interesting one that's very different to every other character. Honestly, I think she might be the strongest character in this world, lore-wise. Naturally, she's limited in game, so she's fair and balanced, but in the reality of the Overwatch lore, not limited by the game, she is someone who can manipulate the world around her at will, and she's not limited to one portal, mate. Okay, so I hope I've hyped her up a little bit because her story is phenomenal. She deserves the attention. So, here we go.
Lore bites.
Symmetra's power comes from her ability to manipulate hard light constructs. You know those blue looking lights that she uses to power everything and create everything? Yeah, those hard light constructs. You can consider this as bending reality. At will, she can form anything, as much as she wants. Think of the potential here, there's a lot. After the Omnic Crisis, the world was thrown into disarray. Many cities, areas, factions, all destroyed. Humanity had taken a heavy hit, a heavy hit. Though Overwatch was now in full force and the world was rebuilding, many lives were still destroyed. The dead cannot come back. Unless you have plot armor, Reaper, Anna, Soldier 76. Meanwhile, the rest of the world lost lots of family. God damn it. A corporation known as Volskaya, based in southern India, revealed some powerful technology. They began to create new, self-sustaining cities to house the many left with no home, those who lost everything in the war and those who didn't have anything to begin with. Prime example of these cities was Utopia. It was formed from hard light technology exclusively. That allowed the creators to form and shape the city down to every little detail limitlessly. Every street, every light, every home, every utility, in a heartbeat. Of the many nations reforming and rebuilding after the war, it was obvious that the Volskaya held the advantage. Overwhelmingly so. Now cut to a young girl called Satya. Poverty engulfed the girl, yet she was pulled out from the dark, tragic life she led thanks to her talents. She was identified as one of the very few who could be a lightbender, the potential required by those who use the hard light technology. Volskaya placed her and many others into their very own Architect Academy, forbidden to return to their homes. Alone, these students had no choice but to struggle, to thrive, or fail. Satya chose the former, to thrive. Her life became education. It became training. Her world was hard light. Now naturally, with her determination and dedication, she quickly adapted to this new life, understanding and grasping the potential of this technology. One of the top students, she had learned not to use hard light in a standard mechanical form like most, but with a creative free version, weaving her constructs like music with passion instead of hard and calculated. She used the dances of her homeland, what little she had left of her former life, giving her creations a unique flair. Naturally, she became one of the top architects of Utopia. Yet she did not follow a normal life like her colleagues, following orders and constructing what she is told. No, they saw a higher purpose for Satya and her talent. She was given the moniker Symmetra and was sent on missions around the world. The purpose was to maintain the interests of Volskaya and expand its worldwide influence. That meant sabotage, friendship, manipulation, whatever it took. It was very corporate, all in the interest of bettering the world so that all would live on an earth filled with safety, functioning homes, clean and healthy food and water, but this ideal was shaken to its core one fateful night. Volskaya's true motives were not as kind as Satya once thought. Volskaya were looking to cover a new city in their hard light technology, but the mayor would not agree to it. The people wanted to keep their messy, broken homes. They didn't want to see it destroyed and replaced. And at the time, Satya just didn't understand why anyone would rather live in a slum over a perfect city. So she took on the mission to find something on Kalado, the mayor. And there was nothing. But that would not stop Volskaya. Killing innocents, spreading a fire through the entire favela of the town they were meant to help. They destroyed those who would stop them. Those in the building died, many injured or dead in the streets below. And after the destruction finally ended, the mayor was forced to accept Volskaya's help, knowing many needed it. And months later, a new magical city center was built. Not homes, no. A city center. That wasn't as important to Visca. Homes weren't going to be a base that they could operate from, no. They didn't care about those suffering. Satya asked if the sacrifice was worth it, and will their lives be better? And the simple answer that followed was, those who fit their station, those who will serve greater order, those who serve Visca in truth, may live better lives. And Satya began to realize the corruption of those who had taught her everything, those who in truth had stolen her from her home and her family. Now this all took place during the golden age of Overwatch, and that time has passed. This was a while ago. Symmetra is now out there, but the question is, did she abandon Visca? Did she join Overwatch? And where does she fit in our world? Which side did she pick? These are questions yet to be answered. So as always, what do you think? I'd love to hear your thoughts. I'm always looking forward to the discussions that follow with Lore Bites. Oh my, that's quite crunchy. Thanks for watching, guys. The Lore Bite series is something I've done for a little while now, and it's suddenly seeing a lot of love. So thank you so much for that. To see something I care about and put a lot of passion and time into succeed, it's a really good feeling. So thank you so much. I hope I can keep doing you justice with the lore. Now, who would you like to hear about next? Please let me know. Otherwise, I'll see you guys next time.